It's 44 past 1. Good afternoon. I am still getting myself ready for a waiver day beginning tomorrow. I've got my things that I need to bring here. Is there enough light in this room? Let me just crank the light up here. Being that it's kind of dark and cold now. It's cold. It's supposed to be autumn. It feels like winter. It's raining. A bit of swell come around. There's been a northeasterly blowing all night. It's just dropped off now. The weather looks good for tomorrow morning, touch wood, but I'm trying to get everything organized for what I got to bring. I don't know if I can, is this going to be possible? Like, look what I've got here. So the first time ever I'm using the drone for the wave a day. Obviously I've also got my two GoPros here. One will be on the gooseneck for vlogging. I don't use the GH5 here for the wave a day. I just take this to the beach. But I've got a spare battery because obviously the GoPro's specifically for the surfing, so the battery ends up depleting, so I've got a spare one for that. Anyway, that's all good, but then how am I going to carry? It's mainly these things, right? You got to use witches hats. We call them witches hats. You might know them as traffic cones. We have to use them as part of CASA. Where can I put you to sort of see if I can do all this in one go? Can I put you down? There's nowhere to put you in this room. Oh, that's going to be bad light. Okay, so the best lighting is going to be down here. And this isn't even that great, right? The angle's going to be terrible, but I'll probably have to be up like that. I'm going to just see if I can get everything in together in my hands. That's working, right? So I've worked out how to put the drone into... Oh, this is pretty important. I'm taking with me a face washer with fresh water. I'm going to soak that in fresh water and put it in a takeaway container, because when I'm finished surfing and I need to control the drone and put things away, do not want to be touching anything with saltwater hands. So that's why that's going to be coming with me. But then I've worked out that I've got these on a little hook here. So therefore, oh, it's pretty heavy though. Therefore I can sling that on my back. It's going to bounce around pretty far, and then I can carry this and vlogging camera, surfboard, backpack, put on my wetsuit before I go, full steamer. Even though it's only autumn, I'm going to be steamering it up. Is this going to work, do you reckon? It's pretty heavy, and I got to walk 1.5 kilometers every day to the 3-kilometer return. Vlogging this, talking, and then get up there, use everything. And realistically, the drone footage is going to be pretty crap. If I'm being honest, we know the active track's not going to work, so it's almost like I'm just doing this to see, right? Just doing this as a test. Because I know that the Phantom 4 isn't going to be the suitable drone to do this with. So I'm looking forward to upgrading to Skydio 2 when they get released in Australia. Let's put this back like this, which probably won't be for another year, realistically. But yeah, that's going to be pretty interesting. I can already feel it's kind of weighing me down. And the swaying factor, right? Is that going to work though, or is that going to rip the bag apart? What do you think? You think that's going to... Is that going to be suitable? Or is that going to rip that thing off the bag? I don't know. Surprisingly, they're heavier than what they look. They've got to come with me though. Got a spare battery in there for the drone, spare battery for the GoPro.